Hey guys, how's it going? I actually really hate to show a Timcast article here, but all in all, I can't find any other articles covering this, so this is what we got to get. Sydney Watson sues Blaze TV over alleged abuse by Elijah Schaffer. I actually didn't expect to cover this today. I really didn't. I thought for sure that this was going to take a little while for this to come out, but I didn't want to be the one to come out here and say anything that this was happening and stuff. Although it's been out there. It's not like I had behind the scenes information, guys. But I know it was kind of hush-hush for the most part. Let's see here. Lawyer and rapper Jordan Dixon Hamilton, who goes by his stage name Patriot J, revealed Watson had filed a court... Wait, was there more to it? No. Okay, that's a weird way to start this. Feels like I'm starting in the middle of the article. Watson had filed 4-count lawsuit against the media outlet, alleging Blaze TV created and tolerated a hostile work environment, allowing blank harassment, retaliation, and further discrimination against her on the basis of her blank in religion. Even though I would like to say that, YouTube just can't distinguish the context. Author and lawyer Kurt... I almost actually said S-H-I-T liquor. Wow, that's an unfortunate last name. Schlitcher is representing Watson. Wow, what an Okay, I almost just blurted that out. Wow. Dixon Hamilton, so Dix on Ham, nice. Who also reports for Breitbart News, noted he was previously a guest on 2 February episodes of the program and said, "I will not express my thoughts. I'm just here to report the facts of an interesting lawsuit." Here's the thing. Elijah apologized for this, guys. It's not like when people are sitting there saying that this didn't happen. This is really strange. Like, I don't know. A lot of people are accusing her of being that. I mean, look at this. Read some of this thread. All I get from it is Sydney Watson is a humorless, unbiased feminist who wants her $1 million despite being too lame and self-important to be a valuable contributor to her workplace. I could be wrong. That's my vibe. What do you think? Nah, man. Nah, you're way off base here with this. You don't apologize for something you didn't do. Okay, that's just a fact. I would think that too if Tim... I don't care about Tim right now. What does this have to do with Tim? Sydney Watson is a deranged feminist and conservatives should stop listening to her. She is suing Blaze TV and Elijah Schaffer for misogyny, anti-Semitism, and anti-atheist religious discrimination. I don't think that's exactly the case, is it? Let's read here. Even so, I don't know. They're not going to sue for things that aren't illegal. I'm just going to put that out there right now, okay? Watson claims she signed with Blaze TV. The company reportedly represented itself as an incubator of talent. You know, here's the thing, guys. Why are y'all defending Blaze TV with some of the shenanigans going on with them right now anyway? That's not exactly something that I would put as trustworthy. That doesn't mean they did anything, but I'm just saying, like, it's a little weird. Especially with the whole thing between them and Crowder. Not exactly someone that I'm like, oh, I trust them just 100%. Let me just take their side. I don't know why people are just hopping on the bandwagon of taking sides in general. Even though Sydney Watson is co-host with the Quartering, and I trust the Quartering. He's a good guy. He trusts Sydney. And apparently she's got good receipts and stuff of everything, which we'll find out after the court case, right? Regardless of all that, I'm still going to sit here and say I don't know because I wasn't there. But the thing about it is the way Elijah acted towards this. It just, I don't know. It doesn't seem right to me. He had to apologize to his wife. I don't know. It's a little odd to me that with this going on the way it is, that people are still like, well, he didn't do it. He kind of said he did. I don't know. Like, I don't know. People are weird to me. Citing previous success with past personalities, Dana Loesch. Oh, really? Dana Loesch was there? Interesting. I didn't know that. And Tommy Lauren, the former personality, also claimed the outlet's moral values played a role in her decision to sign with Blaze TV. The issues between the co-hosts were reported to management beginning in December of 2021, though the interactions allegedly became weekly occurrences around January the following year. She was actively reporting this to the company, guys. This is where a lot of the receipts come in at, is, hey, I claim this. I didn't like this. You know, here's proof kind of thing going on here. It's just odd. Watson claims Schaffer engaged in misogyny and acted in a grossly blank nature and reportedly drank on set through Blaze TV. Reportedly. I don't care if you drank or not. It's if you can handle the booze, you know. Catered to the demands, tantrums, and misbehavior of Schaffer, according to the complaint citing Schaffer as the star and primary asset of the outlet. Okay. So, anyway, unfortunately, trouble in paradise began early December 2021, leading to multiple complaints made to management and weekly interaction. Now, here's the thing. Sydney Watson was not the only one reporting these. Okay, I know that for a fact. She was not the only one reporting these incidents on Elijah. A lot of the women in there were. A lot of them are choosing to remain anonymous, I think, or just not coming out public. I think they're either part of the lawsuit. I don't know all the details on that. But, you know, she was not the only woman reporting this, okay? Now, am I saying hashtag believe? No. I'm just saying there's an actual credible timeline on this stuff is what I'm saying. Like, she's done better than 99% of the women out there who have reported this stuff, okay? And that's all I'm saying. Is there's an actual history that she's been building up, reporting to the Blaze, and they were ignoring. Whether it was real or not, I don't know, okay? But what I'm saying is there is a trail. He appeared to enjoy the intimidation factor that his physical size gave him with respect to Miss Watson. I thought he was like a short dude. Oh, maybe I'm just thinking that because like Elijah Wood or whatever. Do I just think anybody with the name Elijah is just like going to be a hobbit? You know what I mean? Yeah, that's actually funny. That's a bias that I did not realize I had in me. I never thought about that. Every single person that I think of that is named Elijah, I automatically think they're like 4 feet tall. That's not nice. Reads Watson's complaint. The choice of guests compounded Miss Watson's growing discomfort with the anti-female tone of the show and the off-air interactions with her co-host. Where I don't understand is that this isn't Sydney saying this. I'd like a quote from her, not him saying what she was uncomfortable with. I'd like for her to say what she's uncomfortable with. That's a little odd. Watson cited a December 3rd appearance of controversial political commentator Nick Fuentes on the program, claiming he was grossly misogynistic and Schaffer appeared to condone the behavior. Well, I believe that. Nick does that stuff all the time on his channel. So do you need a source for that other than just watching his YouTube channel and also him going around his roommate's room with a black light to find out if he was, doing this in there? He went around I'm not even kidding. He went around in his roommate's room because it was like a Catholic school thing or some crap. It had something to do with Catholicism. And he was looking for samples to prove that his roommate was doing the nasty deed of sinning in his bedroom. Do you really think this guy isn't some sort of freak? And he admits this crap on his channel all the time. So it's like, I'm not surprised. I don't know. Maybe he didn't. Just that one day, maybe he didn't. But every other day he does. But not on this day. So I'll give him the benefit of the doubt. It was all about the time that the environment on the production began to God, why can't I read today? Production began to become. That's why. Production began to become. That is a weird thing to say. On the production began to become notably more hostile, not merely to Miss Watson, but to many of the women at the Blaze. The suit states. That's what I see. There you go. There were a lot of women complaining about this, guys. That lends some credibility because they all did the right thing. They reported to the higher-ups. They got a paper trail. They were all doing this. I don't think it was a cabal of them complaining against one man because typically they come out years later and say, oh, this happened, by the way, when they all decide to make it up right then and there. No, this had a paper trail. That's what I'm trying to tell people. This is a little bit more credible than your average #MeToo, you know what I'm saying? So don't write it off. I'm not saying believe it. I'm just saying don't write it off. There's actual substance. Watson further cited a hostile interaction during December 2021 episode, which guest Jack Murphy berated Watson regarding the content of a viewer's super chat. Yes, she read a super chat, and Jack lost it. Now look at him. He's a nobody now. The former Blaze TV personality further accused her co-host of unilaterally booking guests with particularly contemptible and sexist opinions towards women. And that is true. Jack Murphy does have that. Now, did the Blaze know that? Nobody knew that. Come on, nobody knew that. So that's a little unfair if you're gonna, if Sydney did say that about specifically Jack Murphy. Before that came out, nobody knew that about Jack Murphy. And it's not like the Blaze would have known that either. So that's not really fair. But the way Jack Murphy acted, of course, was legendarily horrendous. And he owes Sydney a billion apologies. It's insane. That dude is such a piece of garbage. So, anyway, the complaint also claimed audience members were encouraged by Mr. Schaffer's conduct and attacked Miss Watson so often and so intensely that other guests noted it and were put off. The I keep wanting to say sweet. The suit cites super chats containing grossly sexist and anti-Jewish sentiment, which Watson claimed was cultivated by Schaffer. I don't know if you can ever blame somebody for super chats. Okay. I don't think that's necessarily fair. The former Blaze TV personality also claims she was discriminated for her aesthetic viewpoint by Schaffer, who consistently commented on her views and encouraged the audience to attack her. Schaffer also accused of endlessly referencing blank, specifically gay blank, discussing blanks. God, YouTube, you suck. I should be allowed to say this stuff. In front of the guests and Miss Watson. Watson told Schaffer point blank about how alleged blank made her want to quit. Through her co-host reportedly had a tantrum and da-da-da. This isn't all that he did, by the way. I wonder if they're going to get to the actual thing. The former co-host further cited Schaffer's social media as a component of his harassment, referring to the following April 7th tweet from Schaffer. I hope she sees this and sleeps with you, in reference to Watson. Okay. Watson reportedly left the show following her co-host's tweet and subsequently confirmed in her departure in May 2022, citing a multitude of reasons, claiming professional situation morphed into something untenable. Schaffer reportedly retaliated against Watson and claimed he needed to sue Watson to keep her quiet, citing her efforts to end his marriage, along with claiming Watson she was the one harassing him, apparently, at him, according to the complaint. Blaze TV actively terminated her employment in July 2022 in response to her complaints about Schaffer, according to Dixon. That's pretty horrendous, that Blaze would be like, okay, we're getting rid of you because you're accusing our awesome co-host. You know what I mean? That's a little silly. Watson's lawsuit seeks for damages for mental anguish, pain, suffering, lost wages, and benefits both back pay and front pay. Ooh, from the rear and the front. Nice. And attorney's fees. Okay. In September 2022, Blaze TV announced Schaffer, who also hosted the solo podcast Slightly Offensive, had been dropped from the outlet's roster, though did not reveal their reasons for letting him go. Though it is heavily implied that they let him go because they found out his shenanigans were true. But regardless, I'm not a lawyer or attorney or judge. I can't determine that. But inside sources actually kind of, some people are talking about it. You know what I'm saying? Now, from what I understand, and I don't know if I'm overstepping my bounds by saying this, and I could have the wrong person too. So don't take this verbatim, okay? But apparently he grabbed Sydney's chest, okay? Again, might not have been Sydney. Maybe it was somebody else that complained about that. I'm not 100% sure, but I feel like I've heard that, and that's a complete and total possibility that I fabricated that. So don't take what I'm saying verbatim here. I don't know if that's true or not at the moment, but I've heard that that's what happened. At least I think that's what happened. So don't forget tonight's show. Oh, wait, this was yesterday. Dang. But yeah. So James O'Keefe fired by Project Veritas, and he doesn't talk about Sydney. Man, it would have been good if they did the live stream tonight. Maybe they will do a live stream tonight. Jeremy, do a live stream with Elijah. Good God, with Sydney tonight, and talk about this stuff. Unload it all. Just blap, unload it. I haven't really seen much on Sydney's on her. Wait, actually, this is her page. Has she said anything about this? I don't think she's the type that would. Oh, here we go. My gym has a female-only area that's accessible only with a PIN code. Seeing everyone being weirdos at the gym, filming each other, etc., makes me think men should have a male-only area too. Oh, I agree. I would love a males-only gym. God, that would make things nice. Honestly. Because you could literally say, excuse me, and walk past a woman and her go, ugh. Like that, acting like you're trying to like get her attention or something. I'm like, no, ma'am, I want around you to go to that machine. Screw off. They're so hostile in the gym. It's ridiculous. And they really are. I have been in many situations where I've said something to a woman in a gym and she immediately got defensive thinking I was going to hit on her or something. And I'm just like, ma'am, I just want to walk around you. And you're like right in between these weights area and stuff. I need the pathway here to walk to this machine. Excuse me. You know, I'm not saying excuse me to get your attention in the way of, excuse me, miss, could I talk with you for a second? No, excuse me, ma'am, can you move the out of my way? You know what I'm saying? Like, please don't be here right now. Like, I don't know. No, I'm not really being that rude. I'm just like, you know, hey, excuse me, you know, and I'm trying to walk past. It's uncomfortable. I would like for a men's only gym, honestly. They have like a women's only gym around here, which is nice because my wife likes that, but I would like a men's only gym so I don't have to worry, you know, about that stuff. Anyway, she says, I have zero problems with dudes being able to work out in peace without being accused of being creeps with their behavior is innocuous. If we ladies can have our own areas, why can't the lads? I agree with that. You know, I would like a men's only gym. It would be good. Anyway, if I make my account private, I can't endlessly upset people who don't follow me. Where's the fun in that? Oh, that was with the, okay. Yeah, she's not really talking about it. So, yeah, Jeremy, get her on. Do things. Do stuff. Talk. Do the things I can't. No. Anyway, thank you all so much for watching. Please like, subscribe, and share. I hope this news is important. I've noticed that any of the things I put out there that's not freaking Tim related is just, you know, not getting very many hits. I think it's YouTube just not notifying people unless for some reason Tim Pool's in the title. YouTube kind of sucks that way. But hey, guys, don't worry. We'll get on it. We'll funnel this down. We'll get into a good routine, guys, and you know, things will be good. So don't worry. Anyway, thank you all so much for watching this, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Later.